All right, now that I got the boxes on, I'm going to start on making a few of these gussets. Ahead of time I just cut these are 4 inches long. And my idea is to make a 45 bend on each side, and it'll go up under the flatbed, hook onto the outer edge of the fender on the inside, and then hook up underneath the bed, and it'll tie the bottom edge back to the bed itself and give it some structural rigidity in and out. Now, I mean, that's a pretty thick channel there, but you know, you just never know. I mean, something could hit it there, and you know, this will just help it a little bit, and it makes me feel better, I guess. But to do this, I need to mark it in so it's about 1 7/8 where I'm going to make the 2 bends. I'm going to make the flange on each end 1 inch. So here's 2 7/8. So that's where I'll make the other 45, and then the rest will just be leftover. Let's just make one first in case I got these measurements wrong. We'll see how it fits. Let me just mark the square on it. That'll help me with keeping it square when I bend it. All right, let's get 45 in there. Oh, that's too far. God dang it. Ah, balls. Ah, dang it. And it's too tight of a radius anyway for aluminum. Oh, you dummy. See, that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. Might as well try it on this scrap piece since I already ruined it. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, let's not go crazy here. Wasn't paying attention. So there's 45 right there. Didn't stress the corner too much. Huh, amazing. Let's see how it fits in the truck. I don't know what I was thinking. Without the other end, I can't check it, so gotta go to a new piece. Oh yeah, got to do it that way. That means I'm going to have to take the flat off here to do it that way. All right, well, we'll do that. And of course, I got to mark the other side. Like that. All right, let's go see now how it fits in the truck. It didn't work out exactly like I was thinking. It doesn't matter how far in or out it goes, but it's about 1/8 of an inch too short on this leg right here. So that means I need to, when I break this over, it needs to be longer. That's why I only make one at a time until I get down exactly where I want it to be at. So let me go try again. Okay, I marked the center for that, which is a little off. I'm gonna have to go to the left a little bit to put a punch in there. Other than that, it looks pretty close. This is just a little off, but that's fine. Right there is the center. Okay, that'll work. So it ties this edge back to this bed. Whether it's going to strengthen it a lot, I don't really know. I would think it would, you know, keep it from rolling this way, you know, say for impact or whatever. But we'll see. I'm gonna put one here, maybe one here. Yeah, if I will get it under that original bolt. Got the gussets in, 4 of them in there. This one's over here. Incorporated that in the bolt that goes through there. It's a little crooked because that bolt was off, but not too bad. Like I said, I don't know how much strength these are gonna add. I mean, they can't make it weaker, so. Looks like everything is pretty much done over here. I got the air lines in for the bags, plumbed in the back of the box. I don't know if you can see them down there. Fixed the thing I broke in the back. Right here where it cracked, I welded that back together. Got to do the exact same process on this side. Now that the boxes are all back on, I'm going to turn our effort to this drawer. In an earlier video, when I was taking this apart, we saw how the drawer was put on here. Here's the lid. And when they put it on, the drawer was already in the truck, and they took the lid, slid it in, put these hinges on, and just riveted them on. Which, you know, I guess that works. Problem with that is, you can't get the drawer out without taking the lid off. Eventually you're gonna have to take this lid off, I would imagine. Maybe other people that have these trucks don't ever take them apart, but. So what I have to do is put new hardware in here. And boy, this hinge is so short this way. Doesn't really leave you a whole lot of room in there putting your hardware in. Man, I tell you, I hate to put a whole new hinge in here. Oh, goodness. Let's see if I can use 1024 flatheads in. Well, it looks like they'll fit. I'm gonna have to put the drawer in the truck and see what we got from there. Well, let's see how it closes. Alright, what's it hitting? Let's try to get you an idea of what a problem this is. I don't know if you can even see that hinge right there. It's literally so short that you can't see past the edge of the truck. Let me turn it around. You can see this hinge right here. It's just, I don't even know what to say. It's just so, this isn't even a ½ inch thick. So anyway, to get this lid off, it has to be up. So it means it's gonna be up at an angle like this. So there's no way you're gonna get a wrench or a screwdriver or literally anything in here to tighten up. And the drawer is all the way out. This is as far out as the drawer comes. I'm gonna have to come up with something different here. This is just ridiculous. Here's the plan. Take out a piece of this, maybe, I don't know, 1 inch. Extend it past here, about 1 inch on each side, and then weld it in here, right over top of those holes on that one, and right over top of the holes on this one. And then use the original holes as a guide to drill some holes through this and tap some threads through this aluminum. Now this should hold, this is 6061, so it should hold a thread pretty decently, and there's very little stress on those screws over there for that lid. I mean, it really doesn't do a whole lot. Anyway, let's go to the bandsaw and cut out a few pieces. I gotta change that blade. This is a much finer blade, so it's not gonna cut it nearly as fast. Sure sounds better. These holes are so close to this edge. I would like to just weld that under there, but I don't know it's going to have enough material right at the edge. I might have to take this lip off and replace it with this, but then it's not high enough. Then I'd lose the height of this for its stiffness. Guess I could slot that and then just insert it right through there so it comes out the other side and then weld it in, but I don't really know how that is going to keep this structure in here. Oh, they really got me on this one. I hate to redo this whole thing. You know, new hinge and everything. I have a hinge. I'm just going to have to do that. That way I can get these holes back here farther, because that little tiny hinge they have there just ain't going to do it. What I do is use the stainless steel hinge that I have just laying around. I use this for the back door cover for the stairs. Put the holes farther back on this leaf. I'm going to put the hinge down, you know, the pin of the hinge down. That'll space these two pieces away from each other, and it'll prevent any interference from underneath here, because this is really close as it slides in and out. And all I have to do is maybe take some material off the end there, because the lid won't fit exactly the same. And I'll just put it right here in the middle. I can just through bolt this, put some bolts in. I don't have to put weld underneath here. Oop. Mark the right side here. Trying to see if there's any advantage or disadvantage of putting it in the middle compared to splitting it up on the edges. I'll put a hinge over here. Is it going to be more stable if I put it in the middle? It'd be the floppiest in the middle. I have more than enough material to split it up. Closer to the corner, I guess it would be stronger. Maybe that's what I should do instead of putting it in the middle. These hinges were 3 inches. It falls out on this hinge. 3 inches would be right at that leaf. Is that 3 inches? I measured that wrong. Oh no, 4 inches. Instead that looked kind of short. So it would fall right on this leaf here and right on this one here. That worked. I'll just put it exactly on the same spot that they had theirs, just in different holes. And then, of course, if I drill another hole here, well, let's just make this whole thing really weak. Here, here, and there. I'll stagger the hinge over. That way it has less chance. And if it breaks, which I can't imagine because there's not a lot of stress here, I'll just have to weld it. That's crooked. Oh man, that's crooked. I'm gonna go drill these. Looks like Lori's joining us in the garage today.
I needed to come outside. I got tired of being in the house.
I got the hinges made. All I did was cut them to length and drill 3 holes across those. Now we're gonna position these right there. We're gonna kind of skip over the holes that are already there. Clamp them on and we'll mark them. Now the ones on the top we'll be able to bolt in. We don't really have to put any material in there. And the ones on the bottom, we're going to have to weld some extra aluminum on the back side of that panel so that we can tap straight through these holes, drive the screws in. Now I'm going to use, I think 632 on these. Debating whether to go 632 or 832, something close to that.
We have to measure for this side?
Just see where that hole is right there, Lori?
Right about there.
Yeah, right about there.
Okay. That's better. Yours is bent.
Yeah, the end of that hinge is bent a little bit. As long as it can move. See, I don't see how it cams up around that piece right there. I have to move it out a little bit.
This isn't right either. It rubs a little.
Right, you have to move it out
So you have to move,
a little
okay.
bit. Because you see where that leaf goes around? It has to be out past it. so it doesn't rub on that side, this edge right here.
Yeah.
It doesn't rub against that edge. Same as this one, it doesn't rub against it. All right, let me mark those.
So, can I do it?
See what you got. I don't think you're gonna reach that one.
No.
Here, let me readjust
Yeah,
this
you
for
have to. It's in the way.
All right, you can pop those. Got to take the gloves off for this one. I countersunk these holes in this hinge. I really didn't need to. Oh well. Because I thought I was going to use flatheads on this.
Oh.
And I found these truss heads. This will work even better.
Is that going to work?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll work. It's going to have a little gap in there,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
That doesn't matter,
No.
does it?
Mm-mm.
Is the gap even though from, well, it doesn't matter.
Well, I have to bring it out because see, it's not laying down on that hinge right there.
Yeah.
See it?
Mine's doing good.
Like yours is good, mine's not. I gotta get my marker right in here. All right, well, roughly this is where the hinges lay out, which means that there's a marker there and there. So I'm going to, once I of course clean this is where the aluminum is going to go. Now that'll put enough material down in here, make it so that I can tap that and it'll hold some threads. Hardest part about this is welding this really thick stuff to the thin stuff.
Yeah, that's going to be challenging.
Don't touch the tungsten with the aluminum. Now if I go this way. I'm gonna let that cool, and then we'll unclamp it and straighten the bow out of it because I'm sure it'll be bent in some areas. Needs a little bit of stretching right there. I'm trying to figure out how much to take off this for it to fit in here. You can see it's just not even square. See it?
Yeah.
We're just going to have to kind of get it as close as possible where it fits on there. Let's see what you got over here, honey. So this panel's got to go this way a little bit. You've got to lift it up on this end to get it to come out. Pretty close to the centers?
That one's off a little.
We shouldn't break this tap off like we did the last time. Go ahead, give a spray there. We've got 5 more to go.
really nice.
Don't try that.
Oh my gosh, it's like butter.
I hope so. Okay, that'll work, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's put the drawer in, leave the hood on. Or no, we can't. We have to take this off. It's the whole point of this. You got to take this off. Then you got to put the drawer in. Then you got to put this back on. So, you get it?
Got it.
Pull your slider out.
This one?
See that? Yeah, right there.
And then one here. The same
Hey, you'll
thing?
see, yeah, midway down, you'll see another one. You might have to lift the drawer up a little bit.
That's what I was thinking. There we go. Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
There we go. Sort of.
So they're just two, huh?
Nope. You gotta shove it in. This is what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's why we had to put this lid on here. Now you have to shove the drawer in all the way to here. Okay, look right here.
Yeah.
See that opening in the slider? Another bolt goes in there. We have to put those hold open rods on the glass too, so.
Oh. Okay, so we have to take them out?
Yeah. Let's see here. This goes, I can't remember if it goes like that. Let's see. It's just a weird design. It really is. I mean,
I know because...
they have this and it rubs on the edge. Rubs on the edge continuously.
Don't you feel like it should be further away?
Yeah, it should have a bolt that is further away with a washer on it. It doesn't make any sense. Oh well, that's how it was. Oh, that's a good sound.
Oh gosh. That was painful.
You know, I was thinking maybe we should put a drop of Loctite on those. I'll put a little bit too much there.
Oh my gosh, and then I copied without trying. Dang.
Okay, I think that's it. Let's see what it does. Well, see if our prop things work. Let's see. Yeah, they'll line up. Okay, so that's right on the money.
Wow.
There it is. All right, there's the truck with everything on it except for the bumper. And that's what we're going to work on now.